Welcome back, everybody, to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. It's a quarter past midnight. I've had a bit too much self-thought. I forget the word for that. And I figured, why not drown out everything with some ultimately frustrating games that I'm probably going to die in a lot. So, anyway, I bet you're wondering why we're here on the title screen. Because to be honest with you, when I showed you a game that when I showed you a glitch that crashed the game, it legitimately crashed the game. Literally before I got to save. So, yeah, whoever's working on this version of the game should definitely be notified of that. I timed it. It legitimately took like 5 minutes for this to load, which is probably just my computer, because, my computer's that bad. Also, the light is suddenly very bright and hot, even though it's behind me and you can't actually see it. Da-na-na-na, you got copyright strike. So, I've done this for other zombie apocalypse games. It's not a zombie apocalypse per se, but it's an apocalypse. I'll show you when we get there. But I have a little dice, and I have like several different kinds of preset characters that I wander back and forth about playing. So I'm thinking I'll just make up a bunch of characters and roll a dice for it. Why not? It's not like I'll survive anyway. Well, unless I started the zoo again. Believe it or not, the zoo is the only time I can start and actually kill something in this game. Technically, I have more positive points to spend, but I have no idea what to spend them on. So, here we go again. You sure you want to proceed? No. Are you sure you're finished? Of course not. Please wait while we build your world. Now, like I said last time, this is like the old school MUDs, except I've got a mod that came pre-packaged with it that gives you a screen to look at. It's normally done with these little text menus, like you can see here on the right side. It's like, press bracket to open the sidebar. Your head has 4 points of HP. You're at a furniture store. The sky is clear. The light is very dark. It is spring on the 61st day. You get the point. For those of you who actually know what the heck I'm talking about. And for those of you who don't know what's going on right now, I forgot how to move my character. Oh boy. Quick save, debug menu, key bindings. Up, right, down, left. Why is it not working? Oh, it's alerting me that I have seen a zombie or mutant or whatever it is. So, to the left, you'll notice this little yellow text that says press X to ignore X3. That is the enemy indicator. And if you should ever try to move while there's an enemy about, it will let you know. Constantly. I have had this feature do more harm than good by simply telling me that there was a monster chasing me while it was chasing me, and me having to press the button to ignore it every single time made it a lot harder to run away. The quote on my tombstone, because they let you do that in this game, was, "Will you just let me run away?" In some less than kind words. Nails, 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 nails. Nails. Nails? Well, I know where to go if I ever need nails. Glass breaking? Uh-oh. Fat guy and a person. I don't know. Fat guy approaching. Uh-oh. Buff guy. Run! Run like the wind! In your legs that aren't animated to move! And now I've got a dog. Dogs that are admittedly the death of you in this game. Fastest thing alive. Indeed, Mr. Hedgehog. I'm having trouble moving now because it does not accept the input from two keys at the same time in order to move in a diagonal direction. And wait for it. I'm dead. Oh wait, no, this is a prompt. I'll be dead shortly. See? I told you. What are my last words? Help. My legs don't work. Survived a whole 9 minutes. That's almost a record. Achievements list, etc., etc. Your followers, because you can have those in those games. And we start the whole process all over again. In case you're wondering, no, I am not good at this game. So here's the thing. In games like this, I tend to only feel comfortable actually having the traits I have in real life. I put short-tempered because I can be short-tempered. I put asthmatic because, well, I'm asthmatic. This is one of the games that supports that, and if you're asthmatic, you spawn with an inhaler. And you can randomly find inhalers just littering the world, which is a nice touch. They could do without a few details, if I'm to be frank about things. Hopefully we won't get into that. I was a handyman for several years, so I have the fabrication skill, the low end. I worked at several fast food joints, so I gave myself the food handling skill. Animal empathy, fast learner, less sleep because I'm up at midnight. Sweet tooth, addictive personality, asthmatic, bad knees, nearsighted. Yeah, that's me all over. Although I'm not sure what my height is in centimeters. To be honest, I'm not sure what my height is, period. But I want to accept this name. Why won't you let me accept this name? Remaining points will be discarded because I have no idea what to give myself. And hold on to your hats, folks. Here we go again. I start at a golf course this go around, and plenty of stuff nearby. Pressing E to examine things, I can collect a golf bag. I'm not taking that. Excuse me. Not another golf bag. Another golf bag! A golf cap, on the other hand, I will take. Golfing gloves, yes, I will take those. Golfing gloves poor fit, no, I will not take those. You also have to use a completely separate collection screen in order to get things from countertops and whatnot. Cell phone, pocket knife, water bottle, inhaler, like I said. So I'm going to wear the golf cap. You have to press I to access your inventory in this separate menu, rather than the other menu I was using. And you have to specifically click on the golf cap and say, wear. Ditto for anything else you want to wear. Now, I bet you're wondering, Al, you expletive, why aren't you using the expletive pocket knife? Well, to be frank, Mr. Expletive, I shouldn't say that because that's gender bias and that's not nice. But anyway, it turns out the knife is important for crafting things and I don't want to waste it. I will pick up this random flower even though I don't know what it does. That is chamomile. Can I pick it up? Commit suicide. Oh, yes. Descend stairs, access stairs, chat with NPC, pick up nearby items. It won't let me pick up the chamomile. Now, I know chamomile's actually a thing. I should be able to pick that up. Because I know chamomile's a thing. No, I will not pick the willow tree. Ah, yes, my good friend, the tree branch. It's not exactly the favorite zombie killing weapon, but it is a weapon. So it'll just have to do. Ah, what the heck's this thing? A shirt. No, I don't need an extra shirt. Examine wear. The sign says hole 2. A 1-gallon jug of cheap wine. Well, we're getting tanked tonight, boys. And girls. And other things. Yes, I have to turn off the thing every single time. If it's just one of them, I should be able to handle it. It said there was an enemy. The freaking radar says there's an enemy. I'm expecting there to be an enemy. Darn it. Oh, this is apparently tall grass, so I can't move as fast here. Bird litter fresh and bird litter rotten. Because you need to know the difference. Oh. I'm chasing some birds. That's what they wanted me to know about. Okay, that's nice of them. Unfortunately, it tells you when something is moving, not necessarily when an enemy is moving. I've played this game and died enough times to realize that 90% of the time it is an enemy, but sometimes it's just not, and that can be really confusing. So down in the lower right corner, you will see that I have a mini-map, and quite frankly, that's the only way I know where I'm going. So I'm going to take my stick, and I'm going to head off to the city. And again, there is no way to walk diagonally, even though the road I'm on goes diagonally. Again, pressing the same two keys in order to go diagonally does not work. I'll go diagonally upwards versus going diagonally downwards because, well, I feel like a diagonally upward kind of movement today. Don't ask me how that's feeling like how that's any different from feeling a dynamic that. Bleh. Oh, look, a dead guy. A baklava, poor fit. A bikini top, which means this woman, and it does specifically say a woman, died without wearing a shirt. But she did have on stockings. Well, I won't be needing anything from there. I do not know what these flowers are doing, but I will take them. Because for all I know, they could be worth something. Clean water inhaler, spurg flowers, spurg seeds. Spurg flowers are vegetable matter, volume 25 liters, weight 11 pounds. Category Other. A handful of yellow-green flowers can be brewed into tea that prevents asthma attacks. It's not repairable. Well, handy that. You could use it to craft fiber mat, long cord pieces. Interesting. And I have some seeds. Not that I actually know what to do with those, but I have some, and it is interesting. A newspaper page. Home cleaning needs to make a comeback with food security in question, another severe drought, and nationwide wildfires this year. Excuse me. I think it's clear we all need to get out to Grandma's old books and learn how to can again. Grocery stores could be a bit empty this winter, and now's the time to make some pickles and preserves while the pickin's good. In this issue, 3 of our editors share their uplifting stories rediscovering the joys of home canning. Takes about 12 seconds and uses 2 paper. This item does not conduct electricity. They have things like this sprinkled about, and I do find it rather interesting. But as far as I know, I can't actually use it to do anything, so... Pick up Dantura. I have no idea what that is, but it's a plant, so I'm gonna take it. No, I don't need my cell phone. No, I don't need to examine the terrain. Dahlia. You do not have a tool to dig up roots, but pick the dahlia anyway. I'm guessing that's a bad idea because you prompted me about it. Flaking rock. Uh-huh. And that is my timer. Will I pick up the rock? Will I die in the next 5 seconds? Tune in next time. if I can figure out the button to get back to the screen.